Hello there everybody, it's me Kay, welcome back to Daggerfall. We got out of the dungeon, I checked magic items, guy here at Gothway Garden Mages Guild, didn't have anything I wanted, turned in my quest, we're just back to where we needed to be to continue running quests. I don't think I've trained, have I? Let's train our mysticism a little bit. No, I did train while I was here, okay, did that off camera too. Just want to say a couple things, I was misusing Soul Trap. I don't usually use spells that are fired unless they're from an item and the item fires the spell instantly when I select it. You have to fire Soul Trap. I did not know that because I almost exclusively cast spells that just buff me and they don't have like a extra step where you fire the spell. So that's why Soul Trap wasn't going off. I know how to use it now. I figured it out while I was doing this. Okay. That's the main thing I want to cover. Also, yes, I'm aware I dropped a bunch of mithril and adamantine weapons and shit in the last episode. For some reason, I thought I was picking them up. I haven't stopped recording, so I haven't been able to read the comments on the previous episode, but let me extend my deepest personal thanks to everyone who didn't post a useless comment telling me I did that, because I hate it when people do that. I want to say I love my community. I really do love you guys a lot. And I love doing these videos for you. If there's one thing about it that I don't like, it's when somebody's like, you did a small error that's not important to the overall game. And it's like, let me get in my fucking time machine and go fix that for you. Don't do it. It's really annoying. I appreciate all the people who leave positive comments, though. They really make my day. Somebody just the other day posted on a Daggerfall video that they were enjoying the series and that they loved watching my videos, and that like made my whole day. I was happy the whole day. So I love that stuff. That's really cool. I just don't like pointless nitpicks. So we're in Agrin Laboratory this time. Okay, this time I should be able to bag me an Atronach soul. We'll see. Let's do our training because we still need to do that. But yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way. I don't think I've ever actually addressed commenting etiquette with me. But yeah, by all means, leave happy, positive comments. Or if you have, like, something really important to tell me, usually that falls under backseating, and I don't like that. But if it's just general positivity, or just something you want to talk about related to the episode or the game, that's A-okay, and in fact will make me thrilled with you. Where were we going again? What was the name of this place? Agrin Laboratory, okay. Well, let's go. I don't think I'm a Warwolf because I haven't turned into one. So I think we're good on that front. Because we did have Warwolf concerns last episode. Agrin. Agrin Laboratory. That's the only Agrin place in Daggerfall. Cool. Alright. Well, there it is. Nice laboratory, whoever's running this job here. This is great. Let's save our game. Oh, that was from when I was trying to do something off camera for a second. That's fine. Okay. Let's go. What we got here? Hey, there's an Atronach immediately. Okay. What does this lever do? Anything cool? It went dink. Huh. Doesn't seem to do anything that I can tell. Oh well. There's definitely an Atronach down there, so we want to head down, because I think we can just whoop his little ass. This place kind of looped. Wow, okay. That's amazing. I've never seen a more completely useless passageway in my life. That just took me back here. Okay, sure. Oh, this is a dungeon full of wonderful things. Okay. So you go up to him and then you do that. Trap active. Trap soul. There we go. Hey. If we check our items here, soul trap, fire Atronach. Does it tell us like a power level of that? No, it just tells us it's holding a fire Atronach. I think that's worth considerably more money now too, so maybe soul trapping wouldn't be a bad money-making strategy. If I really needed money, which I do not. I'm not summoning a Daedra Lord. And I'm not buying a house or a boat or anything, so this amount of money is just irrelevant at this point. Take that basilisk eye. That's kind of cool. Flesh Atronach, I don't think is as big as fire. I cannot remember for sure. It's been a while since I've looked that up. But this appears to be just a dungeon full of Atronachs. It's probably going to be a wizard or two somewhere. Oh, God! That's a Daedroth! Holy shit, I think that's a Daedroth. We have not run into them yet. I'm concerned. No, that's a gargoyle. Okay. I just saw a big face coming up. Did I catch that? No, okay. Let's rest again. That was a gargoyle, folks. There. Well, let's look them up, shall we? We can do that. Let's see here. They're not an Atronach, and they're not a Daedra. They're a monster. Gargoyles are creatures of living stone. I love their skull flail. That is a flail with a skull on it. Mithril or higher is required. They speak giantish, oddly. They're resistant to magic. Yeah, they're kind of pricks, but they're not that bad. They're one of the least threatening in-game enemies, but they are still an end-game enemy. Feel concentrated magical forces. I love the little mod I have that just adds some flavor text when you're wandering around a dungeon. Makes it feel a little more alive. You can't soul trap. I'm pretty sure you can't soul trap humans. Small statue's way too heavy. That weighs like 15. Oof, no thank you. Oh, I got really shook by that gargoyle. I thought he was a Daedroth for a second because they've got a big, scary monster head. And they also wield weapons and wear armor in Daggerfall, unlike in other games. Mummy wrappings I'll take. Do you really think you could walk down that? Like, could you walk up it for that matter? It's such an outrageous slope. Lock looks to be beyond my skills. That's not a problem. Ooh. Now you might be something. You might be a little something. Let's see here. No, it's a regular spell, right? Trap active. Iron Atronach. Really, I feel like it'd be appropriate to be enchanting all my shit with Iron Atronachs, considering that we are hard. Full heal. Need that magic back for more soul traps. There are enemies nearby. What are you? Oh, good. Trap failed. Pity. That's alright. We'll get more souls. We're gonna maybe enchant an item this episode. Exciting. That's one of my favorite parts about an Elder Scrolls game is enchanting items, because that's where you really get the real power in most of them. Lock too powerful. Wow, wasn't too powerful to get one shot by my hammer, apparently, but it was too powerful for the malachite. How about this one? That one's not too powerful. Nah, Flesh Atronach, don't want you. You're gross, weird. One of these Atronachs is the objective of this dungeon. I just don't know who quite yet. Where the hell did we go? Okay, that's that way. We want to go down this way. We never went past the dead Iron Atronach. No, we did. Yeah, okay, it just looks like there's a million dead ends there, but there are not. Alright, let's, or a million doors, but there were not. Okay, let's see about heading down here. This looks like a real shit place to be. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, god damn it, I sank to the fucking My armor's so goddamn heavy. Thankfully, I can hold my breath like an absolute champ. Get out of the damn way, Slaughterfish. Okay. Where are doors in here? I missed my jump and I sank like a fucking brick in this armor. I have roughly the density and weight of a neutron star, so I understand. Cool. Do I have anything for this? Do I have water breathing? I do have water breathing. Do I have an item of water breathing? Yes, a potion. Why not? I'd rather save my mana for Soul Trap right now. I'm not Soul Trapping a fucking slaughterfish either. I do not care. Damn, we really ate it on that one. I beefed that pretty bad. Just straight into the drink, sank like a stone. No swimming up out of that shit either. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. I was not going to be happy if I missed that jump again, let me tell you what. I was going to be a very grumpy cat. Okay. This is a place I have been on one side, but I don't think I went down this corridor. No. Okay. Interesting. Our water breathing has worn off. Atronach. Flesh Atronach. I'm gonna love it if it's that fire Atronach in the very start. That's the one we actually needed to kill. Oh yeah, that's the... Oh boy, please don't miss this jump, Kay. Okay, there we go. I do not want to go back in the fucking water. I'm way too heavy to swim. Okay. Where does this take me? I haven't even figured out how to get in the gigantic room. That's how bad this has been. Well, I know one way to get in the gigantic room. Let's just do it. Oh my god, there's so many of you. I did not expect that. There, he was the one we needed. He was here, just not what we expected. He was in this exact room. Ouch. Regenerate, please, and rest. Yeah, it doesn't take long to heal full health when you have regenerate on and sleep. That's for sure. Okay, I want to know where this actually connected to the rest of the dungeon. I'm really curious, and there's probably more Atronachs to bonk and maybe Soul Steel. Orc's Blood, Dragon Scales, those are cool. Oh, gold pieces, sure. Secret door here. Was that it? Oh, it was a secret door. Okay, it was just a secret door that takes you into that area. All right. Gotta love quest essential objectives behind secret doors, huh? Fire and ice over there we're done with. More doors in here anywhere? No, just up this ramp. What's up here? Oh, a little bit of loot. Get the mummy wrappings and the dragon scale. I can't carry any more stuff, that's fine. Let's dump all this junk. We're out of here anyway. The job has been done. The experience is consummated. Sorry, I was reading some old Marvel comics and I got to friggin' Secret Wars 2, which Secret Wars is terrible, by the way. I'm sorry if you like Secret Wars. It is a like 12-issue toy commercial, and shamelessly so. It actually came about. This is a fun thing to talk about while we're just wandering around getting back to where we were. Secret Wars came about, which is just basically a 12-issue toy commercial for Mattel. As I said, Secret Wars came about when Mattel did some focus testing, and Mattel had a lot of partnerships with Marvel back in the day, is the thing. Mattel is a toy company. I believe they're defunct now. I can't remember if Mattel is still around, but they were, in the days of my youth, a toy company. I think Secret Wars was late 70s, very early 80s, possibly. Took a drink, excuse me. Getting dry voice. But Mattel polled children. They did like a focus test on a bunch of little kids, the toy nagging age of kid. And they found that the two words that like focus polled best with children were secret and war. So they asked Marvel Comics to do a comic series called Secret Wars because that was what they thought would do the best with the kids. And they wanted to promote, because DC had just released a toy line with Kenner, I believe, another toy company that was a rival of Mattel at the time. I don't think Kenner's around anymore either, actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure Kenner's are not around anymore. I think Mattel might be. I'll have a little more mana there. But it was basically just a storyline where a dude called the Beyonder teleported a bunch of superheroes to Battle World. And it was basically a bunch of action figures getting knocked together for 12 issues. Nothing came of it. It wasn't like plot relevant or anything. It was just a little thing. It did fuck up a lot of ongoing series because all the characters got teleported to Battle World and they weren't doing a lot in their main stories for like a year. It was kind of annoying if you were big in comics at the time. But it did lead to Secret Wars 2, which was also bad, where the Beyonder comes back and decides that he's fascinated by all this because he's from a universe where only he exists. And so he wanted to learn what it was like to be humans, since humans were so interesting last time. And one of the things that happens is he makes himself a mortal body and he learns to eat. That's one thing he learns to do. And he eats in interesting ways. He like gets a bottle of Coke and just bites down on the bottle, like glass and all, because he doesn't understand. No, I'm not camping here. But at one point he finds Spider-Man, and the Beyonder has an interesting way of speaking because he's not really human. So he asks about, like, clothes, and he asks that in, like, why clothe? Or, like, why clothing? And you have to explain to him what clothing is and why. And so he gets to Spider-Man's apartment after eating, I think, some hot dogs and eating a glass of soda. And so he asks about, like, the pressure in his gut, and Spider-Man basically explains to this godlike extra-dimensional being that he needs to take a shit. And so the Beyonder shits in Spider-Man's apartment and teleports away after saying, "The experience is consummated." Which is what I was thinking of when I said that. But I also want to say that an extra-dimensional god being taking a dump in Spider-Man's apartment is a pretty good summation of Spider-Man's relationship with the greater Marvel Universe. Ruins of Greencroft Manor, okay. Like, that's a really good summation of how the universe treats Spider-Man. Is just shitting in his apartment. He did it in the bathroom, of course. He didn't just, like, shit on the floor of Spider-Man's apartment, although that would have been amazing. I just want to clarify that. He did use the toilet, in case you were concerned there. Oh, yeah, we can enchant an item. Hey, make magic items. Let's enchant our... Ooh, I don't know. How about our adamantium boots? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, item be enchanted. Okay. So... yeah, you can enchant clothing and stuff, too. Ooh, we can enchant our cloak. We do love that cloak. Let's enchant our cloak with something when we wear it. Add powers. Okay. So, cast when held. So while that's equipped on us, we have... oh man, cast when held levitate would kind of own. But Troll's Blood wouldn't be bad. Water breathing wouldn't be bad. Slow falling. Oh man, yeah, let's have slow falling. So we have 240 out of 160. That's more than this item can withstand, unfortunately. How much on this? 306. Okay, these boots can be boots of slow falling. Good reputation with featherweight kind of rules, too, actually. Ooh. Yeah, let's do featherweight on the cloak, because we love our cloak and we're never taking it off, right? It's just cool. Big red fur-lined coat. Like, this is the kind of shit I'd wear if I had it in real life. Region's health is quite pricey. That's 4,000 and would cost us 40,000 gold. Region's health in darkness is considerably cheaper. It's 25% cheaper, but we want the featherweight. Yeah, that's really nice. And can we get anything else that's small? That was supposed to be cast when held featherweight, wasn't it? Oh no, we don't have that as an option. Damn, okay. Let's see here then. Cast when... oh, okay. Something to have when... no, not used. Not used. Cast when held. I want it constant effect. In later games, cast when held is called constant effect, and if you have it equipped, you just get the benefit. Free action, way too much. Okay. Cast when held. Jack of Trades, I think, is kind of useful. I can't remember. Resistance to poison wouldn't be bad. Invisibility is going to be way too goddamn much, I'm pretty sure. Slow falling? Not quite enough. Cast when held. Water breathing? Oh, just almost enough. No, cast when held. Oh, we can actually lower the cost of stuff. That's true. There is a way to lower it. So let's do cast when held slow falling. Add a side effect when we have it equipped. We get Soulbound, Fire Atronach. There we go. So that's how you use these. You put the Soul Gem in. That inherently gives me resist fire when I use it as well. Here's how Soulbound works. When the enchantment runs out fully and the item would break, a Fire Atronach is going to pop back out. And he's going to understandably be real pissed and try to kill you. This is why you have to worry when you have like Soulbound Ancient Lich or Vampire Ancient or like Daedra Lord or something, because you will unexpectedly at a bad time potentially get something very bad popping out of your item to kill you. However, now we're at negative 60 out of 160. So let's add cast when held. Maybe Fortitude? No, too much. Okay. Press cast when held. No, not when used. Cast when held. Water breathing? Yeah. So slow falling and water breathing on my cape. Nice. And you can add other things like weakness to things and stuff. But, you know, bad reactions from Daedra. Like, alright. Like I give a shit, you know? But yeah, we'll enchant that. That's going to be 19,700 gold. Item name. Cloak of Saving Time. Cloak of... Oh, I know. Cloak of Lesser... No, Lessened. Spell there. Cloak of Lessened Annoyance. There we go. Chant that bad boy. Alright. And now we need to... Oh, it glows. Oh no, we're wearing the formal Cloak of Venom Antidote right now. Okay. Because we took that thing off. Clothing and miscellany. Where is it? Does it take time to do? Oh, that might be the case. It might take time to enchant it. Let me see. Where the fuck is my cloak? Hang on. What just happened? Where'd my cloak go? Oh, there it is. Cloak of Lessened Annoyance. Okay, now we have water breathing and slow fall. Which, lovely. Oh yeah, he just wants me to go kill that Atronach. Where was that damn thing? Greencroft Manor. Can you not jump while you have slow fall on? Wait, what? No way. Yeah, you can't actually jump while you have slow fall. Huh. Well, we'll just equip it when we need it then. That's fine. We'll look like a complete tool. We'll get another cloak from a clothing store. Why not? Let's check the general stores. We can buy another cloak. I didn't know you couldn't jump while you had slow fall active. Fascinating. Well, that's fine. We'll have plenty of occasion to use it still, I suspect. What a weird function. Can you really not jump with that equipped? Cloak of Lessened Annoyance is broke. God damn, that didn't take long. Okay. Well, fuck me then, I guess. It didn't have a lot of life to it, sadly. It's already broken. But that is how enchanting works. If you do it well, you have quite good shit. Yeah, condition broken. We'll need to get that fixed. Repair item. How much does it cost to actually repair that? It might have not had the greatest durability to begin with. Oh, it's not going to cost much. It costs like 2 gold. Okay, cool. Is any of my stuff in bad shape in need of some repairs? Let's see here. Slightly used malachite. No, we're fine. Battered. Yeah, the amulet of good luck's in some sorry shape. Let's get that fixed too. Worn bracelet of fortitude. Shining ring is new. Worn bracer of friendship. Okay, let's get the ring. Or the bracer of friendship and the bracer of fortitude both need repairs, so we'll get them done here since we're operating out of Gothway Garden primarily right now. And please repair those things. About 3 days. Yeah, by the time I get back, that stuff will be good to go. Normally you cannot repair, in the base game, you cannot repair magical items, and that's really unfun, so I turn that off. What you got in the way of stuff? Mithril katana, very cool. There's a nice formal cloak. What else we got here? Formal Eudoric. I'm just checking for clothing. If there's a nice cape, I might pick it up. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Ooh, that does look kind of cool, actually. I like that. I do like green. Green is a pretty color. Oh, hello, old random dude. No, I'm not gonna buy the thong. Save my horny gameplay for Skyrim, thank you. Let's see here. What was this shop, by the by? Holy shit! That's right, it broke, so say hi to Flame Atronach. He's come for me. Okay, there we go. That's right, it broke. That released a fire Atronach on my ass. Every time it does that. This was the Superior General Store. Let's check Gondon's Quality Supply Store for anything cool. I saw him coming, I was like, oh shit. Let's buy that oil, I need that. Need 33 gold, cool. Always need more oil. No, nothing really going on here in the way of cool capes or anything. Purple pants, if you're a purple pants person. Teal-colored cloak. That's kind of neat looking, but not really what I want. Turned into Andy Rooney for a second there. Why do they call it bread soup anyway? Either you put soup in the bread or bread in the soup, but either way, all you really end up with is soggy bread. Oh, right, I have, like, Zoomer fans. I need to explain Andy Rooney. There used to be a show, it might still be around, called 60 Minutes. It was kind of a news and talk show. It was like Fox and Friends a little bit without the racism and evil. This is not a store, is it? This is a bank, you dumbass. But they had a guy who was, I think he was old when the world was young. His name was Andy Rooney. I don't know if he's related to Mickey Rooney. Probably. They were both kind of looked like potatoes. But he was just on there to talk about like pointless shit that only really old people might think or care about. And that was just his role. So you'd get like an episode of 60 Minutes and be like, all this and Andy Rooney tonight on 60 Minutes. I think it was 60 Minutes. I might be misremembering. It's been like 30 years since I've watched 60 Minutes. I was a weird child. Adamantium Daikatana, even in a shitty shop. Damn, that's impressive. Someday, my prince will come, and my prince is Adamantium Warhammer is his name. It's like an old country name. It's fine. Family name, you know. It's been a while since we've just done a little shopping. Plain robes. No, thank you. That's not really my thing. Evening gown. I like how my armor's over the evening gown. That's good. Might be a slight bug. Very heavily armored for our evening. Casual dress is worn under. Long skirt. Does the long skirt show up? The long skirt does show up, but it takes away my pants, damn it. No, there's just not a lot here. We will pick up our magical bullshit when we get back from doing this job. Did we check Dr. Mortister's gear? Because that's an amazing sounding shop. You must be Dr. Mortister. perpetually feeding ducks till the end of time. I think I've been here. I feel like I've been here. Let me go upstairs and see if there's an old guy with a bunch of useless garbage. No old guy. Okay, this might not be the one I was at. There's a nice blue formal cloak. Kinda like it. But no, I think we'll just go armor. Oh, I didn't put my pants back on, did I? Hang on. There we go. Do you have longer pants than this? That might be a thing to buy, is a longer pair of goddamn pants, because I'm sick of the, like, little calf showing bit. Ooh, yes. Okay, we're buying that. I didn't notice that before now. Thank you. Tights. Tights are okay. I finally decided that I'm tired of those pants, so we're buying pants before we go anywhere. Red is... Yeah, I'll take the red tights. Okay. And I will sell you old pants. Is any of the stuff I just don't want? Yeah, I don't want short shirt of the wise or unrestrainable long shirt. Amulet of featherweight is cool. I should be using that more. Leaping torque is worth having. Yeah, sell pants. Okay. A little bit of money for some of the junk magic items that I have no desire to keep. Okay, now then. That was the Ruins of Greencroft Manor. Okay. Let's do some spell training while we're here, though. Yeah, that's a cool cape. I actually kind of like that. I might wear that more often. Oh, I wonder, can I, if I take it off, can I change the hood? Nope, I just throw it on the ground. Okay. Alright, let's go to Greencroft Manor. Greencroft. Ruins of Greencroft Manor. Not to be confused with actual Greencroft Manor, which is not ruined, apparently. Maybe it's like old Greencroft Manor, and that's new Greencroft Manor. It's definitely getting warmer. Yes, the spirit of that fire Atronak coming back to kick my ass again. That's why it's getting warmer. Okay. We can save here. P20.5. There we go. Alright, it's dark, and that's because I don't have my lantern lit because I ran out of oil in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Light the lantern. I like the music in here. So, Ruins of a Manor. I wonder what kind of enemies lurk in here. Oh, great, it's spiders. Okay, well, that one's dead at least. Oh, a nymph. Great. Hi, booby nymph. We're gonna look up here while we hit you. Okay, we're gonna look down there. That works. And you don't have anything I want. I don't think we fought a nymph before, have we? I think that was our first nymph. It's like, that was a little too detailed. I was like, YouTube might not care for that, so we're gonna not look at you. Yeah. Okay, that is an elevator. I was like, what is this? That's an elevator. It will smush me. We've been smushed before. We don't want to be smushed again. Hopefully there's not more nymphs in here. Oh, fucking shit ass. Oh, great. Another friggin' nymph. Okay. Okay, the nymph died. Good. Okay, everything's dead. Cool. What do you have, Nymph? You have a potion of free action, which is actually kind of handy because nymphs paralyze you too, I believe. Oh, you're not a nymph. You're a knight. Ooh, that is another one of my adamantine helms. I'll take that just to maybe sell. It's probably worth a little cash. Adamantine gear is pretty good money, usually. We're going to use our Diamond of Healing instead of wasting spell points. And that's why we've got it. Remember, this is, again, we're looking for an Atronach thing. I can't look at your... I'm paralyzed again. Fuck. Alright, I have to cast free action. There, got her. This is the most awkward thing I've ever had to do in a video. It's not look at the fucking thing I'm fighting. Okay. I'm not going to have to go through and blur that shit. I'm not doing it. Like, just constantly for long periods. It's not worth the trouble. Oh, that's locked. Wow, okay. Oh, that's not what I need to do. Let's use Malachite. Spider. I'll look at spiders, that's fine. Spider just died. Walking in that room with two of those damn scorpions and just getting immediately nailed was not a good time for me. This has not been the best dungeon for Kay. Let's see here. I forgot about nymphs. Yeah, they're a little nakey. Daggerfall was not afraid of the booba. Unfortunately, it exists in the pre-YouTube times where you could just do that. Also, God, fuck the ridiculous amount of censorship and weird stuff you have to do on YouTube these days. Like, you can't... it's only for advertiser stuff, so the people who have, like, monetized their videos have to deal with it. Like, you cannot say words like murder and suicide and whatnot. Like, that makes it very awkward when you need to talk about, like, real issues, and it kind of turns YouTube into a nothingness platform of just content slop. You can't have, like, documentaries about people's lives that killed them. It's like those people have to become moral pariahs that can't exist in your society because you can't talk about them. It's very awkward and uncomfortable, the level of, like, what you can't do on YouTube now. I wish there was a good competitor for YouTube to just start forcing them to actually become a decent service again. They were once upon a time really good. I kind of despise having to use them these days. Okay, that got him. Trap failed, but I don't care. We got our man, or thing. We got our man-shaped creature. I'll take the Dwarven Battle Axe. That's not a bad thing. You know what? I'm gonna take a little... Oh, no, I can rest outside. Cool. Let's see here. Kay's very, very opinionated today, I suppose. But, I mean, you come here to watch me and listen to me talk about stuff, so listen to me talk about stuff. Okay, well, we got that Atronach. By the time we get back, our stuff should be fixed. And we do have it noted where they are. The Superior General Store has my stuff. Okay, so let's head back to Gothway Garden. Yeah, it took 5. There's our 10th level. Okay, so we're ready to continue the game now. Yeah, I think I'll just pump in. Room P. Oh, hi. Why is there an icon of a lady? Hello? What does that mean? Oh, there we go. Your vision hazes and the world grows dim. Out of the gray, a woman's face appears. Medora! Abasi, your efforts to free me have not been in vain. I have discovered a powder that will soothe the ghost of my beloved Lysandus. However, it is in the hands of Gortwag, warlord of the Orcs, in his steel citadel of Orsinium. Go to him in Orsinium and see if there's anything that can be done to persuade him to give it to you. Bring the powder to me in Dirini Tower once you have it. The vision clears. Sometimes you wish sorceresses would just send letters like other folks do. I don't. I'm glad that she doesn't. Because, man, I don't need that. Why are you still here, Medora? What is going on? Okay, we need to go by the Superior General Store and pick my shit up. Okay, she's gone. she's just judging me. I was like, I don't like this. Go away. I don't need your fucking judgment, thanks. Where is the Superior General Store? Right across the street here. Or down the street, I suppose. Okay, so we're on the last of the main quest. We need the Dust of Restful Death, which we're going to hurl at King Lysandus. Remember, we know where he's actually buried now. We did a quest for the Underking earlier where we got that claymore back from the blades that have been cursed by the necromancers. Done, 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 done. Okay, thank you very much for your help, Perpetual Duck Feeding Man. Let's equip the... What does the Leaping Torque do? Levitate when you... Oh, that's really nice. I didn't realize I had a levitate item. Okay. Equip the Amulet of Good Luck, the bracelets, and equip my Cloak of Lessened Annoyance. There we go. Wait, what? Let's just layer these fucking things. Okay. Cool. There we go. Slow fall active. Yes. Now, if I take this off, how much damage does it sustain? Right now, the cloak is worn. So yeah, it gets about 2 carryings. That's important to note. Okay. So we're only going to equip that when we really need it. We're going to take it off and get it repaired again. That's important to note. But yeah, when we need it, it's there for us. Okay, so yeah, take that off and we'll have that repaired. 1 gold, sure. It's easy to repair, because it is a cloak. That does unbalance things slightly, in that you can repair stuff, and like powerful magical items that are clothing are cheap to repair because they're just clothes. However, counterpoint, they break real fast, as you just saw. Like, if I enchant my adamantium boots, they will last a long time, but they will be pricey to repair. It is locked because it's Daggerfall and it's always goddamn locked. No, okay, no. Loiter while 3 hours. You have finished loitering. Actually, I didn't. For some reason, I clicked cancel because I'm just done today. Okay, 2 more hours. There we go. You finished loitering. Okay, we're back. Hello, good sir. Yep, 1,000 gold is not bad. Let's grab... No, I don't need to do any more quests. Right, that's right. We're done. Okay. Let's check Magic Item Man. Where was Magic Item Man? He's around somewhere. That's trainers. Magic Item Man. Oh, no, that's not Magic Item Man. That's a damn door out, right? Because it's slightly different colors. Daedra Summoning Guy. Teleport. The Traumatized Teleport Wizard. That's not that one. That's Identify Lady. That's just nothing. No, not that one. He's around here somewhere. I always want to check the magic items salespeople because sometimes they just have hella good random stuff that you should probably be interested in. Now, your Spellmaker, I think magic item guy's up here. Yes, okay. It's the one that doesn't have a door, and that always throws me off. Nice Dwarven Battle Axe of Life Stealing. If I could actually use that, I'd be into it. Bracelet of the Orc Lord. Hello! Bracelet of the Orc Lord. That's Orc Strength. That's pretty good. How much for it? Ooh, it's cheap. Yeah, we're buying Bracelet of the Orc Lord. Thank you very much. And some soul traps. We don't need them though. Ruby of Venom Antidote. That's pretty good. That's better than having to haul around like clothing that has it. All right, give me those. Yeah, that was nice and cheap. Yeah, we got Bracelet of the Orc Lord now. That made our strength a nice 100. So that drastically increased our carrying capacity and also lets us beat ass better than ever. Now it's time to go deal with Gortwog again in his damn annoying dungeon. I'm still salty about that. Where's Orsinium? It's technically a dungeon, isn't it? Yeah. Where the hell was Orsinium? It's not a farmstead. Oh, there's Orsinium, yeah. 30-day travel, okay. Now, fortunately, I don't think we have to actually mess around in his dungeon. Smell orcs. Definitely orcs. Okay, let's pop in here and talk to Gortwog again. Oh, don't start nothing, won't be nothing, orc. Take your mithril longsword. I'm gonna just bonk this man again. Remember me, fuckos? I'll take all that junk too. Okay. Hi, Gortwog. So Medora wants the dust of restful death. Only because I respect the memory of King Lysandus will I do this. The dust can be found in the ruins of Masterford's Guard on her own island. Tell Medora that the price is her support of my claim to the heart. She'll know what it means. Ruins of Masterford's Guard. Okay. Well, that was not so bad. We just popped on over and had a word with him and just beat the shit out of some of his guys again, which is always funny to me. I could probably farm that orc warlord in here real easy by just coming and going, but does that actually work? I'm just going to test it real quick and see. Yes, it does. Interesting. Yeah, you can just farm some orcs right here if you really want. Ooh, potion to resist frost. Well, may as well kill them off while I'm here still. Dunk. Some gold. Elven shit. And let's get Mr. Shaman. There you go. Gold. Nice holy dagger. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you can just farm loot here. I'm pretty sure you could eventually get like some adamantium drops. Let's go ahead and dump the stuff we don't want to be carrying around like that, and that's good. Okay. No, we'll leave. Alright, so off to Durini Tower now. I'm not really concerned with leveling anymore. It's on the Isle of Balfiera. Let's see here. It's Ruins of Masterford's Guard right there. Let's go. You stumble over a fallen headstone. Spooky. There we go. Alright, let's save up. Yeah. 20.7. Okay. Well, first off, there's a rat, so I'm not real scared yet. I don't believe this is a story dungeon. I believe this is a randomly generated one. Now, we're here to find the Dust of Restful Death. Oh, goody. I wish I had my water-breathing cloak on me right now, but it's being repaired. Okay. Drake just died. Okay, so shit's going on somewhere. Glad I don't have to fight that. Zombie. This is not a very threatening dungeon so far, I must say. I'm not really scared. I hear a skeleton man. Yeah, you guys are not it, I'm sorry to say. You ain't doing shit to me. Beyond my ability, let's get in there. Zombie. Gold skeleton. No, you're a mummy, not a skeleton. You can come over here? You can come over here? Come on. Come on, mummy. There you go. Mummy just died. Oh, hey. Nice. I believe we found it. Yeah. It's the Dust of Restful Death there, that lich dust. And there it was wrapped in a note. So let's check that too. Whirl. Letter whirl. This parchment was used as a wrap for the packet of powder. Some of his message is now illegible. Lady met favor. They intend to slay him. I am sending orders to stop them. You must support me. If the Empire finds I have attacked royal advisors of Wei, even if they are assassins, my people will never win the same status and respect as the Khajiit Gonians. However, with your support, a hero of the Empire, and win respect for my people, Gortwog. So Gortwog actually tried to stop Wayrest from assassinating King Lysandus. He tried to do it. he's got genuinely great intentions for his people. He wants orcs to be recognized as like equal to Khajiit and Argonians and all the other races. If they can do it, why can't he? And that's very fair. Now we have to do Durini Tower all over again, by the way. But we're going to definitely set a waypoint there. Fortunately, we're on the Isle of Balfiera, so... Durini Tower. Don't set a teleport anchor in Medora Durini's room. No matter how many times you have to go here, don't do it. You can't get out and you soft lock your game because there's a lever to open a door into her room earlier in the dungeon, and you can't open it from inside her room, so you're trapped forever. Let's go ahead and delete our training spells. We do not need them anymore. Not concerned with them at all. There we go. And these are basically the spells that we've got. Slow Fall, Mark and Recall, Buoyancy, sometimes Cure Disease and Poison, Free Action, which is Cure Paralysis, Levitate, Water Breathing, Regeneration, Stamina, and Soul Trap. That's basically all we really wanted this game. Set an anchor outside her tower since I'm just going to want to leave the damn place anyway. And save our game again. Rest until fully healed. Back into Durini Tower, and that means tangling with the goddamn vampire twins in there. Love them. Love them. All for this damn girl in the tower. Girl at the tower, I'm climbing up. Please tell your guards to stop. Girl in the tower, they're hurting me. My life bar's gonna drop. I just need to do your quest so I can go and beat the rest. Girl in the tower. Orcish. Ooh, that's pretty rare. Orcish longbow. That's big money, no whammy. Okay, let's get our health back. Wake up. I'm going to save you all the trouble off camera. What the fuck? Stupid push trap. It tried to shove my ass out. Look at this bullshit. What's in here? Nothing. And we're trapped forever. We're trapped forever. Okay, great. I'm going to save you all the trouble of Durini Tower, again, because we've seen it multiple times. And I'm just going to get up to Medora, and we'll see her in the next episode, okay? Yeah, if you go in here, you're just trapped forever. Gotta love Daggerfall. Is there a secret door in here anywhere? No, that would have been an amazing thing to include. Oh well. Yeah, we're almost out of time for the episode anyway. We went a little long last time, so we'll go a little short this one. I'll see y'all in the next episode. We'll be back up with Medora. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching, as always, and please, be good to one another.